everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Calais. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any more awesome videos I have coming in the future. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, guys. Today I'm at my desk. I never use this and I don't know why. So today I'm sitting at my desk and I'm recording a video. Today I'm going to be doing the flight attendant tag. It's a pretty old tag, but I stole it from, I'm not sure where her name, Ebony Christina on YouTube. She's a flight attendant and I seen that tag. I wasn't even thinking about it until Paris said, why don't you just do the flight attendant tag? I'm like, oh my goodness, that is a tag. So I'm doing it. Sorry I talk so much. So we're going to start from the beginning with question number 1, and that is, where are you based? I am based in Detroit, Michigan. I live in Detroit, Michigan, so I'm so happy that I was able to actually be based here, so I don't have to like travel. Commuting is the worst, and I'm so happy that I don't have to commute. Like, so happy. Number 2, how long have you been a flight attendant? I've been a flight attendant now for, if you include the time I went to training, I've been a flight attendant for 6 months. Wow, I can't even believe that. I've been a flight attendant for 6 months and I actually love it. Question number 3, did you always want to be a flight attendant? Absolutely not. The crazy thing is, I'm the type of person, when I see something I want to do, I completely go for it. Now, before I was a flight attendant, I worked at Credit Acceptance, which I actually really loved my job. But I seen someone post something on Instagram. It was a guy, he posted something on Instagram about him being able to go to GoJet, which is a regional airline. They fly for other people. And I'm just like, oh, I could be a flight attendant. I have the customer service experience. I love people. At this time too, I always wanted to travel. I really wanted to start traveling more. And the thing is, I was like trying to focus around like buying trips and going somewhere and always traveling, which would have been really nice. But as soon as I was like thinking about that kind of stuff, this opportunity popped in front of me. Like, why don't you become a flight attendant? They travel all the time. They travel for free. Like, especially if you're working and you're on like your layovers and stuff like that, you get a free hotel in that place and you can go explore all day if you like, as long as you just have enough rest for working the next day. But it's amazing. Like, that's an amazing job, and I'm like, I could definitely see myself doing that. Which leads into the 4th question, which is, why did you become a flight attendant? I really wanted to start traveling a lot more than I was doing before, because before I would like buy a trip and it would be like once a year. But one of my New Year's resolutions is to start visiting places. Especially, it was really specific that I wanted to visit at least 3 places within the next year, and I just meant 3 trips. Little did I know that I was going to become a flight attendant, and I've been so many places within 6 months that it's so crazy. And I'm so happy that I've actually, you know, achieved one of those things. I'm actually doing one of my resolutions and one of my dreams, which is why I became a flight attendant. Number 5, in your opinion, what's the best 3 parts of being a flight attendant? 1, the travel. You travel for free. 2, you just get to see so much stuff. Not so much as like going, you know, the travel where I get to travel free, but like I get to see a lot of the world, which makes me happy, because I don't want to be the type of person that feels stuck in a box. I like to be out. I like to see places. So I'm happy that with this job I get to do that. And 3, if I did that right, 3, I like it this way more. And 3, the people that I've had my class with are amazing, and you really do make lifelong friends, which which I did see in a lot of videos, and I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But you really do, and it's just like, even if you don't fly with them all the time, you see them in the crew, it's like, oh, hey, yay, I missed you, hey, you get to catch up with that person. You really make lifelong friends. Number 5, what are your 3 least favorite parts of being a flight attendant? 1, although I travel a lot, I'm away from home a lot, which kind of sucks. 2, there's nothing really else. Like, oh, you cannot save money to save your life. I mean, you can pack lunches and stuff like that. I'm trying to get into packing lunches and stuff, but you have to spend money pretty much everywhere you go, especially if you fly in the morning like I do. So then you have the whole day somewhere, so you have to get like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or lunch and dinner, and then you just spending. And I don't really have a 3rd thing that I don't like. I actually really like being a flight attendant. Number 6, what is your favorite beauty / health tip while flying? Powder is your best friend. For girls who wear makeup, powder saves your life. Like real life, I don't sweat a lot when I'm working, but it's like that first, when you're letting everybody on the plane, you're briefing your exit roles, you're doing the demo, all that stuff, it just makes you really moist, especially if the air conditioner is not on and the ground air is not on. It's like really hot in the cabin, especially in summer. Hopefully in the winter it's a lot better, but in the summer it's really hot and you just don't want your makeup to melt off your face. So like when you're doing all that, you can actually go back and make sure you have your bag with you. You can go and put some powder on, go to mattify your face back up. You're not oily, sweaty, looking bold as heck while you're trying to run around this plane, and you have to look presentable. So that's something that's really big to me, is bring powder. That is your best friend. Number 7, what is the toughest thing about training? To me, training actually wasn't really that hard. For the people in my class, I think the toughest thing, because our training was in Florida, was really staying focused. A lot of people said that it was hard, and the stuff that we was learning was hard, but it really wasn't. It was just, we had so much stuff available around us to go do. It was hard to actually sit down and study and do, you know, practice your demos, practice your drills, do all that stuff. When you just know you're in Florida, you can just enjoy the weather. You can just be out by the pool, and then that's what messed you up, especially trying to study by the pool, because studying by the pool ended up being swimming, and swimming ended up being turning up at night, and then you just didn't do your homework for the day. Then you're out of luck. I always did my homework though. I always did my homework. So that's the hardest thing, is just staying focused during training. A lot of other people though would say, because I'm really good at just remembering stuff, so that's just me, but a lot of other people would say it's a lot of stuff coming at you at once. So just knowing what to take in and what to remember and how to, you know, get everything in your brain is pretty difficult as well, but it's really, once you get it, and it's stuck with you forever. Number 8, how do you balance the relationships and work? I pretty much don't have an issue. I talk to my mom every day, if that counts as relationships, because it does to me. But I talk to my mom every day, every single day. We talk on the phone, either after I'm done flying or before I go flying. Parrish, which is my girlfriend, we fly when she can. Like when I'm home, I get 12 days off a month, so I'm home quite a bit, like half the month I'm home. But when I'm not at home, we talk in FaceTime all the time. She tried to come on my layovers with me, the ones where I have longer ones, like a whole day and stuff like that. She tries to come with me if she has a day off work, but if not, we just talk to each other all the time. And then when I'm home, it's no phones, it's nothing like that. It's just me and her while we're at home together. Number 9, if you weren't a flight attendant, what would you be doing? I'd probably still be at credit acceptance. The pay there is freaking amazing. It's great. And I didn't mind what I did. Credit acceptance, if you don't know, is a second chance finance company, which means they finance people for cars with like not as great credit, or people who have no credit at all. They finance them for cars. And me, I was in the collections department, so I was getting bonuses, I was getting paid good. Or if I wasn't a flight attendant, I definitely will be back at credit acceptance for sure. Number 10, what is your favorite layover? So far, I'm a really chill person, so I don't really do much. So far, I would say is LA. We don't go international a lot of places. We go to, you know, we go to Colombia a lot, we go to Puerto Rico a lot, we go to Mexico, of course, but my favorite place is just LA. I get the sun. Even in the winter time, I'm just a really like sun person. I love it. So I get the sun, I get all the lights. I fell asleep on the beach one time and like my legs were tanned for, it's still tan. Like I'll put a picture here of what my legs look like when I got back to my hotel room. It was crazy, but it's just so laid back. I mean, I don't really talk to a lot of people either, so I was doing a lot of stuff on my own, but I had a good time alone in LA. And then there's so much seafood there, and I had some Mexican food. It was just good. It was just good, I'm just saying. Number 11, what's your favorite route? I don't have a favorite route. I don't really know exactly what that means. And number 12, who are your flight attendant inspirations? So I have 2, and they're actually YouTubers. The first one is Ashley TV. She is a vlogger. She vlogs a lot of her flight attendant traveling and stuff like that, and she's always fabulous. Like, she always looks good. She always just is positive and upbeat, and I just love her so much. And then the second one is Taylor Travels, which she's another flight attendant, of course, and then she goes a lot of international places, which I think is amazing. And she does flight attendant vlogs. She also just does regular traveling vlogs, which I really am into. And once I get my whole thing together, maybe I'll get into the travel vlogs. But her vlogs are amazing. I'll link both their channels down below, so you can also subscribe to them. Number 13, how has your life changed since becoming a flight attendant? I'm just not at home as much. I'm usually at home a lot, and I usually do nothing when I'm at home. But and I'm a little more stress-free. My job that I had before, it was like arguing with people all the time. Being a flight attendant is just so laid back. You get to meet so many people. You're not arguing. I feel like I have a lot less stress in my life, and then I'm just not home as much. The last question, number 14, what is your advice for anyone looking to become a flight attendant? Definitely try it out. If you don't like it, you can always go back to your old job, especially if you're younger. For anyone though, if you don't like it, you can always go back to what you did before, but give it a try. If you're looking to become a flight attendant, it's definitely worth it. If you're ready to start traveling, meeting a lot of new people, not even travelers, but just in your work community, there's so many people that you just come across every day, which is something I really like. And then you get to go anywhere you want if it's not free, it's super cheap. So I think it's definitely worth it to give it a shot. I love being a flight attendant. I definitely know I don't think I would be going back to my last job, but it's definitely something to look into. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys, peace out.